Hello, today we are doing IGCSE Paper 6 Biology, Alternative Practical. Describe how ethanol can be used to test sample of food in the presence of fat. So include positive. Okay, so first we would have to mix the egg yolk with ethanol. We add water in and look for signs of cloudiness or emulsion. The next step required to complete the test. So as we know, we have to heat the Benedict solution up. Positive result for the presence of reducing sugar is blue. We have to make a table to record the observations shown. So we have the non-tubes and we have the color. PRQ. P in Q is purple, R is blue. Purple here. Purple, blue. So as we know, based on the conclusion for this result, we know that P and Q contains protein. R does not. The variable that was changed in this investigation is the acid. As you can see, the acid solution is different, the enzyme and everything. The purpose of test P in this investigation is for reference as a control variable. Why 1 semi-cube distilled water add this is test tube Q. Let's do Q. So we could balance the distilled, we could balance the volume. Set only one syringe to prepare the solution in test. Okay, so by only using one syringe, the syringe, the residue of solutions are mixed. So the effect on the error, it could be inaccurate results. One potentially safety hazard in this investigation, so we have to wear gloves or else the solution might spill on our hands. Wear gloves to prevent spillage. So we have to make a large drawing the artery. Do not draw individual cells. So let's look at this. This is the artery. We could see there's many layers around it. This is not like one of the best drawings, but I'm trying to copy what they could. There's many holes and dots. And inside there's the artery wall. And we add the outside layer. Okay. We have to measure the length of AB because I'm doing this on a computer. I'm not sure how, and it's gonna be inaccurate because we're doing it out on paper. So I'm gonna measure what I could on my screen at the moment. So my screen says 3.3, 3.4. I'm gonna use 3.4, but you guys have to measure it on paper by your own because it might not be accurate on this one. And now we find X. Calculate the actual diameter. I'm gonna get my calculator out. Is 0.0 0.26. One similarity and one difference between the artery and the vein. Okay, the vein and the artery. The difference is there are thinner walls and thicker walls. The difference, vein, thinner walls. I'm gonna use my veins as thinner walls. But then one similar is they both have walls, epithelial walls. I'm not sure how they both have walls. There's a mosquito just got right in front of my eye. Ooh, I hate summer. See, a person investigate the change in the pulse rate before and after. Calculate the percentage increase in pulse rate from minute 6 to minute 12. Okay, so minute 6 and minute 12 before exercise and during exercise. So we have 160. We minus 78 over 78 times 100. This was the problem that beat me up in the math exam as well. Let's see if they are. Yeah, 37 millimeters. 105. Yay! And we had to plot a line graph. Let's plot a graph. Okay, so we have time and pulse rate. Time from 2 to 20. Pulse rate from 70 to nearly 200. Okay. So this is going to be the pulse, and this is going to be the time. A second. So we can do from 1 to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10. Okay. 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. Now let's go in here. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Okay, 10 by 10. 10, so we could go from 500. Okay. This is a quick drawing. It might not be accurate enough. Take your time in the exam to draw a perfect, beautiful graph as best as you could. So you could score 4 out of 4. Okay, let's plot. So we have 2 and 78. 2 is probably over here. 78 is around here. Might be a bit lower. And then 6 is 74, 78. 6 is 78. So 4, they have the same. Okay. And now we have 8 is 125. 8 is 125. 10 is 148. 10 is 148. 12 is 160. 12 is 160. 1454. This is going to be taller than this. $16 is 122. And 18 is 94. Yeah. Plot a line graph. Okay. We're gonna plot a line graph that goes in between all these. Looks more like a scatter graph to me, honestly. Okay, 15 minutes. So I'm gonna draw up 15 minutes. It's 150, approximately 150 beats per minute. The result of the person's investigation. So we could see the most pulse rate beats per minute is, oh, this is not second, this is minute. I'm gonna change it to M. Okay, so Heige's BPM is at 6 minutes. BPM stays constant from 2 to 8, 2 to, what is it, 2 to, wait, no, Heige's is 12 minutes, sorry. From 2 to 8, 2 to 6 is constant. 2 to 6 minutes is constant. BPM decreases after 14 minutes, but not returning to the pre-exercise BPM. Okay. It's an investigation happening at different speeds and affects pulse rate. So we would have at least 2 people. The independent variable is what you will change. At 2 people running at different speed, wearing a pulse rate clock. The dependent variable we would measure the BPM of each person, and we're going to have a set of time, a control variable, time that 2 people run at. Each person pre-exercise and pre-exercise, during exercise, and post-exercise. Time that people, we have to have like a solid amount of time people run at, the journey that the distance of the run, and we also have to make sure that the fitness and similar fitness, because we can't have an old person and a young person race against each other. These are the 3 things I could think of. So we have method. We would have our method plan. We record the BPM at the start of each. We time them, time the person running for a set of set of kilometers. I'm gonna make this smaller so we could fit on the one screen. Like 1 kilometer, like that, and record the BPM during running and post running. Make sure one runs slower than the other. We would have as any investigation have a safety hazard. We have to make sure they have water. Make sure the contestants has enough water supply. They won't dehydrate. And we for accurate, we make a table conclusion. Make a recording table after repeat the investigation for accuracy. Draw a graph. Okay, this is what I have. Let's see what they wrote. Yes, description of method exercise, different speeds indicate, measure pulse. Yes, method of measuring pulse. We have a clock. You know those Apple watches that measure our pulse? Yeah, we use that. At least 3 participants. We have 2. I think 2 is fine, honestly. Age, gender, we have the same fitness. We have the same environmental condition and relevant safety precautions. So we have enough. 6 out of 6 for this one. And that is how you plan an investigation.